Hello everyone, this is the LEGO Armored Assault Tank, or the AAT. This set has 286 pieces, 4 minifigures, and it retailed in the US for $40. However, I found mine for $32, and it is for ages 7 and up. And let's start off with our minifigures like we always do. Our first figure appears the AAT Driver Battle Droid. This figure is pretty nice, I like it. It has the sand green torso for him. It's the same exact molds and stuff they've been using for battle droids. The arms and the legs are the same. However, the torso, as you can see, is sand green, and the head actually has some cool prints on it, which looks really nice. His blaster here, you may not notice it. There you go. It actually is a gunmetal gray, which is interesting. It's not like that normal black color they go for, and I like it. I enjoy that. I'm glad they did something different there. But it's just a little thing that you might notice. His arm's not all the way on there for some reason. There we go. He looked a little funky there. But yeah, it's just pretty nice. No complaints. Let's get on to our next figure. Our next figure appears the Battle Droid. Wait, what? Isn't this the same figure I just reviewed? Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's like the same exact figure. There's nothing different about him. It's just kind of funny because LEGO on the box calls them Battle Droid and AAT Driver Battle Droid. And there's legit no difference between the figures at all. I mean, I don't really care, you know what I mean? It's just kind of funny to me. No complaints. They're both the same figure. They're technically both AAT Driver Battle Droids. I don't know why one is just called a Battle Droid. But it's a little mistake on LEGO's part. It doesn't bother me at all. Let's get on to our next figure. Our next figure appears as Ahsoka Tano. This is the main reason people are buying this set, and myself included. This figure is next to perfect with all of the detailing and the really cool molded tailpiece. Now, obviously, it's not her tail, but it's another animal's tail. I forget what the animal's called. Just so you can get a better look at the face print and the torso print here without the hairpiece. It looks awesome. I love how my hip, torso, and leg print connect and flow really nicely together. That's nice. You come to the back here, you see the rest of this print, and she does have a other face, as you can see, a kind of happy face, and on this one I have like the more angry face. She looks really, really good. She's kind of slanted here. I'll put the tail piece back on her, and yeah, I love this figure. It's an awesome figure. However, it's actually not my favorite figure in the set. Let's get to that one next. And here is my favorite figure in the set. The Ahsoka's Clone Trooper, or otherwise known as, in universe, the 332nd Trooper. I love this figure to death. It is so clean. Like, it's just so basic, right? It's just the 501st armor. It's just the 501st armor with an Ahsoka Clone Trooper head. And as you saw there as well, they have the newer kind of Jango Fett clone face there, which is greatly appreciated. So that's nice of this figure to have, but it's just the helmet, right? And it just looks so good. That I love this figure to death. That's why it's actually the logo currently of my channel, and I don't think that's going to change for a while, or maybe even ever. But I love this figure to death. It's so good. It's so clean. He comes with a regular blaster, and this one actually is black. This one is not gunmetal gray compared to the battle droids here. You can kind of see the difference in the color there, so that's nice. Yeah. Alright guys, here's the AAT. Let's start off with our play features. Our first play feature up here is the spring-loaded missiles that are located on the front of the entire AAT, and they're pretty simple to shoot off. You see these little Technic pieces in the back, and all you do is you would just push those down in order to shoot them. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to lose them, but that's how simple and easy that is. Our next play feature up here is the cannons. I don't know if these are exactly supposed to move, but you can move these if you would like. It has some slight articulation to it. It has some friction, so it's not going to kind of move around. Wherever you place it, that's where it's going to stay. Again, you can do that on this side as well. And this cannon, you get a full, it's so long it smacks the box there, but you get a full 360 degrees, and you can lift it not down, but you can lift it up. So that's really cool. You can get some articulation there, get some really cool and funny looking angles, and hit your targets like that. Our next play feature up here, coming back to the front, you will see that this is clipped on to these pieces, and you can just grab it, lift it up, and you can throw in a battle droid like so. Just like that, and then once he's in there, now his gun, you might have a problem with closing It doesn't quite close all the way, but it's an easy, simple fix. All you do is you just twirl his gun a little bit, so it's kind of like that, and then it should close just like that, all the way down. So yeah, that's that play feature. Our next play feature up here is coming to the top of the AAT, pulling open the top, and placing in a minifigure like so. And just like that, your AAT driver is in the cockpit. Now the problem is you can't close it all the way. It shows on the box, which is good, so it doesn't false advertise. But you can't close it all the way with it in there without doing something very specific, which I will show you guys right now. So first off, what you got to do is you have to remove his gun like that, and then pull his head down, so he's kind of like a box. Then you go ahead and you place him in there. I didn't mean for him to roll over like that. You place him in there like that. He looks a little ridiculous, but then the top shuts. You gotta push. Well, that's the closest you're gonna get. I thought before when I was toying around with this thing, there was a way to shut it, but that's the closest you're gonna get. So you probably do want to go for more of a, that type of look. So you can't really close it with him in there without really fidgeting with it and maybe like pulling his head off or something. But you definitely can fit him in there with his blaster. You can, however, pull the front up and maybe just throw his blaster in there with this one. Yeah, that would work, right? So I'm sure there's different ways you can fidget around with it and maybe make that work. But I'm just showing you guys some options. Now let's get on to our design category. So this cannon right here, if you've ever seen an AAT before, you would notice something is a little bit off about it. It should end at about, say, here, right? Where this kind of spot kind of ends and kind of shrinks down, right? That should be about where it ends. Instead, it's like double the length of that. And I'll show you guys a picture on the screen so you guys can see what it's supposed to look like. Alright guys, so here it is, and you see how much shorter the cannon is here, where it only goes to the end of the body. So you can see where people are calling it inaccurate, and I do agree, sadly. So now that you guys have seen that, you see how inaccurate the AAT is. However, I still really like the thing. I don't know what it is about it. There's just something so charming and innocent about it that I just really enjoy. I really do like the design, whether it's accurate or not. I really, really do like it. So I'm not going to knock it off too much for that. Now, getting on to more of the design, you have a sticker here, and on the same side, or sorry, on the opposite side, you have the same exact sticker. And I'm pretty sure that's it for these stickers. I'd have to check again. I haven't built this for quite some time now. But yeah, that seems to be it. These things are cool. I like how these were built into the model. These are just like on some hinge pieces there, and you build those, and you actually just slide them up. Now, these have a tendency to kind of slide down a bit over time. I've noticed that. They do kind of slide down, which is a little annoying and nitpicky, but it's not all that big of a deal. It's not like you're going to find them on the floor, the next morning you wake up, right? So it's not that big of a deal. Up here at the cockpit, again, I still have it kind of open like this because I have the battle droid in there, looking a little funky. And there's these two antenna pieces, which is accurate to the design, so at least they got that right. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the design. I did show you guys these. Now these as well are inaccurate if I am correct. I believe this piece is supposed to be on the top. Now that is an easy fix, right? It's not that big of a deal. It's an easy fix. You just switch these two pieces. But that's another thing that they didn't get right. Don't quote me on it. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty confident the long is supposed to be on top. You guys, if you want to go back, you can see that in the photo, I'm sure. So yeah, but that's it for the design. Let's get on to the overall thoughts about the set. Alright, so overall guys, I'm going to be honest with my review like I always am. I think this is a really good set. Honestly, I really do. A lot of people hate on it. Personally, I actually like it more than the 501st Legion Clone Trooper set or the 501st Battle Pack. I really do. I actually do like this set just a little bit more. Maybe it's because of the minifigures down there, right? But I don't know. But I just do. I like it more. Now, I will admit, I also bought this for $32. If you find this thing for $40, I don't think you'll be as satisfied as I was for $32. So I would recommend if you see it for $40, don't buy it, because I'm sure there's plenty of stores selling it out there for $32. I've seen it at Walmart several times for that exact retail price. So if you can get it for cheaper than $40 at roughly $32 or less, that is definitely an awesome value, and this is definitely a good pickup, and you won't regret your decision, especially if you like the Clone Wars and Ahsoka Tano and the Clone Troopers and Battle Droids like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it on the set. I'd rate this set a 7.5 out of 10 the minifigure is definitely carrying it up to that grade. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. If you guys wouldn't mind, up here is a playlist of some of my other videos, down here is a recommended video, and right here is my channel. If you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, that'd be greatly appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.